Oh, hey guys, I've been working on my taper. Of course, you're not going to see anything, but I'm getting some blue, in this area here. In this area. How am I going to do all this at once? I'm getting some bluing in this area, and likewise, been knocking that ring down in the back. I got this scraper, and it's working good on that ring in the back. I am not these bearing scrapers are not up to the task. So I've got a method I worked out. It's just very time consuming, and I'm not 100% happy with this testing tool. Stainless steel, first of all, and I turned it and polished it, so it's not very conducive to the ink, in my opinion. I roughed it up a little bit with some 80 grit, and getting better results where it's at least carrying the ink evenly. But I got my compound here set against this taper here, and I have a feeler gauge, a 6/1000 feeler gauge leaf that I can get between the tip of my tool and the metal, and I'm consistent all the way down to the end of the taper. So I got that angle established, and what it is I have is from 90 degrees, which is here, I am 8 3/4 degrees to 80. I'm 8. So I'm reading 82 1/4 maybe. That's the best I can see. And that's from, is it 82 1/4? No, I'm sorry, it's 81 1/4. And that's from 90, which is 90 obviously. So I'm happy with the tool setup. Just out of curiosity, I may chuck up this piece and see how accurate it is. I have a feeling it's not as accurate as the next piece I'm going to go. I was looking for some material to use, and the only thing I had was this big long piece of brass. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to sacrifice some of that. And I went over and talked to my neighbor, looking at his baby, and he had an S-cam shaft laying in the grass next to his truck. That he was scrapping. So I now have material. I'm going to cut this knurl off. Take a tool in and go every 50 thousandths turning, making a knurling wheel. Just something I saw recently on somebody's YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm happy with the settings here, and like I said, I'm curious. I'm going to go ahead and mount this up and see how close this is. Because I have a feeling this is hitting in there pretty early and not making much contact back here, but we'll see. Okay, just a little shop update. I'm continuing to work on this taper. I might average 15 or 20 minutes a day inside that taper. And I'm coming to not trust my testing tool so much. Not sure how accurate. So I got a new piece. My neighbor gave me this S-cam part for a semi-tractor trailer, probably. Hardened steel. It's I had a very hard time getting to the, I guess it's case hardened. Once you get past that 1/8 of an inch or whatever it is, machines pretty freely, but you can see the shiny spots there inside the chuck there. It's like glass. I'm putting a file on it. So we're gonna make that taper. I got this thing set up, so I started at 90 degrees on this scale, and I took it to 81 1/4 maybe. So it's 8 3/4 degrees or marks on that scale. So we're going to do that, and hopefully have a more reliable piece for gluing up the tapered bore. So that's just it, a little update. Okay, guys. I just finished the new taper. Now, let me grab it. I'm just going to leave the finish the way it came right off the machine. I'm not going to polish it like I did the stainless piece. But we'll get that in there and see what kind of marking I get using it. This came from this it's part of it's a part of the brakes on a semi tractor, or probably more likely off of the trailer. It's the cam, the S cam. I think it's case hardened. I know it's case hardened. I had a hell of a time getting through that. You can see the shiny areas where I did not achieve getting through the hard layer, but I did get my taper done. I don't know if that was more of an excuse just to do something besides working on that spindle taper, but all I can say is, as a progress report, I'm still working on it. I'm seeing some progress. I haven't put any tools in it and tested it yet, but it's from marking it up and scraping it, I've eliminated some high spots. Let's just say that. So hopefully in the near future we'll get that thing finished up and see if it's going to do the job or not. I seriously think that taper is damaged beyond repair. I think it's worn. I think it's just wore out. I think it just has wear in it, and I don't believe if I stick this in there, I don't believe it's going to hold it, the way a taper should. So maybe it needs to be machined. Brian Block just sent me a message. I guess he left a comment, and he said that pretty sure he said Stan did a video on that machines. Taper, spindle. So the only Stan I know is from Bar Z. I only hope that's who he's talking about. Let me confirm that he did say Stan. No, I can't find the comment. I got a new subscriber, Seth, probably Thomas. Let's see, Seth Toth, T-O-T-T-H-O-T-H. So thank you, Steph, for yeah. I can't find that message. Maybe he texted me. Maybe it was an email. Well, I'm pretty sure it said Stan, and yeah, I'm going to check out that video. Plus, Phil, if worse gets to worse, Phil gave me some other options. A possible option. He might be able to do something. He really doesn't have the setup for it, but sounds like he was saying he could rig something up and possibly regrind that taper. And I think that's what it's going to come down to. And if that's the case, it's going to be rebuilding the entire head. At least the part that I repaired, the wobble and the timing gears. I need to revisit that for sure anyway. And I'm sure I'm going to take the head off to get the taper out. So hopefully Stan's videos will shed some light on this machine. So that's going to be it. That's just a little update. Like and subscribe, tell a buddy, bring a friend, and I'll see you the next time around. Now I'm going to go apply for a job at a machine shop.